Hi everyone and welcome to Sin Gaming. After a brief hiatus due to Cyberpunk 2077's launch, once again we're back with our weekly dose of Skyrim mods. As expected, the previous weeks have been on a slow end for Skyrim mod releases, as Cyberpunk's release did take the gaming world by storm. However, still plenty of mods to check out, look over and showcase, and dive back into the fantasy world of Elder Scrolls. With that being said, there are a few amazing uploads waiting to be released for this channel, and I'm very excited to present them when available, so stay tuned for that. Before diving in, this video is brought to you by Raid Shadow Legends. Super proud to announce that Raid's team has partnered with the channel, especially for someone who is actively playing this game on his Android phone. Raid Shadow Legends is free-to-play title, an amazing AAA quality game right in your pocket where you can dive in and play anytime you want, no strings attached. The game offers 500 champions to collect, each with their own skill trees, introducing incredible amount of customization and synergy within the teams you create, insane amount of artifacts to collect and equip, and here is the best part. All of these champions are unique in their appearance, presentation, and approach to combat. This means that you'll be able to customize and build your teams with endless amount of options, and each player playing this game will have his own unique setup and strategies, making all of the fights unique and engaging. Personally, the champion variety is my favorite part of the game, especially those that are obtained later down the line, giving you the motivation to create goals and unlocking your favorite ones out of this massive collection. If you download the game now, you can find me under the name of SinMods. This month, Raid got its biggest update ever released, the event called Doom Tower, a progress-based tower with 120 floors, bunch of secret rooms, and 12 badass and challenging bosses to take on, encouraging you to improve your team setup and strength of your composition to overcome these bosses. On top of that, they're also releasing 14 awesome new champions just in time for holidays, along with a bunch of other holiday events and tournaments. If you are a new player and never got a chance to dive into the game, now is the best time to start playing, and a cherry on top, using the link in the description provided to this channel, Raid's team will hook you up with free goodies to help you with a head start. You'll be able to claim your free XP booster, energy refills, ancient shards, an amazing Void Champion Bulwark, and 50 gems. All of these awesome rewards listed will be available to be claimed in the game right here. Huge shout out to the Raids team for creating an incredibly successful game and for supporting smaller channels such as this one. All links are in the description of this video, and I hope to see you in the game. With that being said, it's time to get to the contents of this video, and we'll keep up with the theme of our weekly dose of Skyrim mods and start the episode with the ENB of my choice, and this time that will be Scandinavian ENB. This ENB featured in my previous Viking theme mods video is an excellent option to pick up if you're looking to provide your Skyrim with a colder, harsher, and a frigid feel suitable for the province. The preset is a complete and dedicated ENB with a multiple weather and interior control that offers a realistic experience with all the great features of Scandinavian season weathers. The preset features seasons, custom weathers, custom sunsets and sunrises with unique reflection colors for each, variety of unique sounds and storms, thunder and wind, adds realistic clouds, volumetric mist, distant rain, redesigned fog, and many more features. The colors of this ENB are not very strong and intentionally more on a bleak side, as its main idea was to keep good visuals and presentation, but to be realistic and providing the game with colder perception of your surroundings. My favorite feature of the preset is the real-time snow cover during snowstorms, a trick used by the ENB itself that adds white cover to landscape surfaces, increasing the immersive feel during snowstorms and further cements the frigid feel. Similarly, the preset also offers wet effect during rainy weather on objects and people, tiny but significant detail, further increasing the image quality and consistency with what the preset is attempting to present. Needless to say, in my personal opinion, and depending on what I'm looking to achieve when modding Skyrim, Scandinavian ENB is one of my favorite ENBs released in 2020 for sure. Moving on to the retexture mod suggested by one of the valued Discord members of the community and a good friend of mine, and that's the mod Illustrious Whiterun. I've been personally looking to reduce colors of landscapes and towns in Skyrim and provide more of a rustic and Nordic feel to towns, cities, villages, and ruins in general. Previous ENB preset does an excellent job with that, and to further touch up on that goal, retexturing Whiterun with this mod is a cherry on top. This particular retexture for the main trading hub of Skyrim does just that, with extremely high quality textures and parallax options. For those that are unfamiliar, parallax is an effect whereby the position or direction of an object appears to differ when viewed from different positions. Provided by another author within the community, we have gotten an SKSC plugin that injects patch parallax shaders into Skyrim Special Edition, providing these meshes and textures with a more deeper and 3D demonstration. These textures offer option from 2K all the way up to 8K for those with beefy GPUs, and although work in progress, this retexture definitely stands as one of the top quality options for Whiterun currently on the Nexus. Moving on to another great city mod following the Kynesgrove release from the previous episode, the great town of Shor. The small settlement of Shor, located to the eastern side of Skyrim and north of Riften, is mostly known for its red belly mine with a red mist of an unknown origin at the bottom of the dig, where iron, quicksilver and even ebony ore is available for extraction. Once again, the main reason I decided to showcase one of the great city mods from the same author is an incredibly high quality architecture design and overall Nordic feel when creating these buildings for many settlements overhauled by these mods. Furthermore, adding a unique visual appearance to small villages is always a big plus, as it helps staying away from the vanilla method of using same farmhouses for most smaller settlements throughout the province. The mod author has additionally provided the village with Fallowstone Hall, the headquarters of the Companions of the Rift in Elder Scrolls Online. The mod adds new meshes for castle and farmhouses in the settlement, a new inn, new farmland, and a small hall commemorating the dead god Shor. Though prayer may be of little use to a dead god, the Nords still remember what Shor did for humankind. The village overhaul and custom structures added by this mod use vanilla textures, meaning that the mod is compatible with any texture overhaul that you decide to use. I personally use Noble Skyrim 4K option as presented in the background, and these textures are not only the most popular option, but the most consistent with the Great City series. Additionally, as is the case with most of the city overhauls, it is recommended to run level of detail tool of your choice in order to keep up with the consistency of terrain and LODs for structures. Next up, a quick follow-up to an amazing set of Leviathan animations, this time a replacer for both female and male sprint animations. As is the case for idle, walk and running animations, the idea and a theme behind Leviathan sprint animation is to add something appropriate to a battle-hardened dragonborn. As there are a plethora of elegant and overly feminine animation released by the community, it's always a breath of fresh air seeing something that looks more natural and fitting for a battle-ready character. The sprint animation look fierce, intimidating and powerful, and is a perfect fit for shield mating type characters. The mod can be installed as a complete replacer for both player character and NPCs, or extracted and used specifically for player only using the player exclusive animation mods for both Nemesis and FNIS animation engine. Now is a time for a more fun mod that will most likely end up in the top 5 mods released for the month December, the mod called Better Telekinesis. The list of features for this mod go from being able to pick up multiple objects instead of just one, using the spell on NPCs that can be lifted by the body part you aim at, increased speed of objects and NPCs levitating towards the player when casting the spell and throwing upon releasing, and much more. Holding objects and NPCs is a lot more responsive than before and doesn't lag behind if you make sudden turns. The mod also adds a quality of life changes such as adding a hotkey to allow dropping objects in front of the player instead of just throwing them away. Additionally, if Telekinesis spell ends up running out of magicka, the objects are no longer launched away but dropped instead. Another cool thing added by this mod is if the player picks up weapons using the said spell, the same weapons will point towards when held or launched. Whether this mod is lore friendly and balanced is up to your personal interpretation, however, it's undeniable there's plenty of fun to be had using this mod. And finally, a quick glimpse to the personally selected armor choice of this week, and that's Wilderness Witch outfit. This modest yet very stylish creation is an outfit for female characters with full weight slider support and seems like a perfect fit for witch type characters. The armor was based around UNP body types, however, the mod author has provided a small port for those of us that use a CBBE body. The full set was made from scratch and its quality is on a very high end and definitely deserves a praise. I personally really like this set, it's not over the top but looks elegant and suitable for the world of Tamriel, and it's quite impressive when reading that the mod author mentions he used it as practice when preparing the newer Rugged Road Outfits mod. The robes can be also crafted normally, like any other at the blacksmith's forge. That's it for today's Weekly Dose episode. As always, do show your support to the mod authors by endorsing their creations, and give this channel a subscription if you enjoyed the video. Stay tuned for a few awesome videos that I have planned for this and next week, and a huge shout out to the Raids team for making videos such as this one possible. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.